About this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset. On both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Warren in at the small forward.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. The three. Conley's shot is off. Booker outside. Durant in the corner. With the fadeaway. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Edwards with the stop.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Booker looking around. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Into the lane. Rebound, Minnesota.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Paul. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Edwards with it. He is picked up by KD. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Evan?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Pass to Ayton. Inside. Warren gets to Durant. Stolen by McDaniels. The finish, and finished off by McDaniel.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Conley finds Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Paul passes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Ayton kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Pulls up on the wing. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. Ayton kicks to Booker. Here's the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns down low. Durant's there. Such a wide open look.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
For 3, Booker. And that one is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by just 1.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. A second chance effort. Here's Durant. The shot comes out. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. The kick out to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Booker dishes to KD. Back to Booker. Over Edwards. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. It's tipped. Towns, the pass to Gobert. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Ball against Conley. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Conley, good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
2 minutes.
Booker against Edwards. And Booker kicks to Durant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Conley penetrating. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Edwards. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. No good from outside. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. KD passes to Warren. Durant feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Ayton throws it down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Outside Edwards. He got it up. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the struggle.
24. The Suns, 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Durant just inside the line and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. The kick out to Anderson. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Booker with no one around. On the wing, Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Durant dishes to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Tries again. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's KD. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's Rivers on the wing. No good. That would have tied it. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul kicks to Warren. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Back to Durant. Stolen by Rivers. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince with the ball.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
Booker with it. He's got 10. Kicks it to KD. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Outside Warren.
2 minutes remaining.
Jacks up a three.
2 minutes.
No good from Booker. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Anderson. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 1.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Baisley, defended by Anderson. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Prince. Anderson right side. Back to Prince. Pass to Alexander Walker. Rivers in the corner. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Out to the right wing. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Left side Anderson. Here's Prince. Takes it inside and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, when Prince is aggressive and assertive like that, it really does open up things for his teammates.
Torian Prince.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Suns leading. They've got Torian Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Rivers passes to Reed. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Durant wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. There's the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Booker dishes to Durant. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. Oh, they get it back. Outside for KD. Goes back up. And contact on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more different
2 shots.
previous plays, under fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Durant, the pass to Booker. KD, a screen on Edwards. Booker dishes to Durant. The shot that time, not on target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Outside Edwards. Conley kicks to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Towns finds Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. And there's the pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Booker. Durant in the corner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on time. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Towns wide open. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 1. Durant against Edwards. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the quarter. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Edwards. Another shot. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Traps in the tray.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back the ball. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. And that's a foul. Called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected. collected and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
KD on the wing. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Towns. Now with Towns, a screen on Booker. Edwards. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw. T.J. Warren picks one up.
The team counts so much on Edwards for an awful lot. Going to the well again here.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Edwards. And Edwards is right there. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
For 3, Booker. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the trifecta.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
type of games. I can't wait.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the shot's good.
Oh boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top three. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
And Edwards slams it in.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Puts up a three. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Second chance effort. Ooh, poked away. Gobert passes to Conley. Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Morant missing again. And Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
McDaniels against Morant. Over McDaniels. Inside. Here's Adams. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Time to give my fans it's the first Avenue Breaker. Give it up for your first Avenue Breaker.
1:41 left in the first quarter. And there's the drive. To the right side. Morant with the slam!
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim. Extends over the taller defender.
And that one's good from Conley.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Morant. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Adams grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Lets it go from deep. They get it back. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wings. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. He's off on the first. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men.
Whoa! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. Fires from deep. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Morant. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Edwards against Brooks. Outside McDaniels. And it's good. 2 points. McDaniels got 5 now. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. To the inside. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Edwards. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Here's Edwards. Towns with the ball. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside McDaniels. Out to the wing. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. 4-3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Brooks. Bain finds Morant. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his 2nd season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the 2nd. Here's Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Bain, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Towns, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Morant against McDaniels. And Gobert with a block. And they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw is good. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Towns. We've got 22 seconds left in the 2nd. Clock at 6. Edwards against Bain. Back to Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Outside Morant. Driving in. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And he drops it first.
Rudy Gobert. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He does not get the 2nd one. Edwards for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies turning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the 2nd half.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Right side, Edwards. Fires it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Morant from deep 3-point range. On the wing, Bain from the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got 7.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Here's Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
On the wing, Bane. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Left side, Morant. There's the drive. Rebound, Minnesota. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Prince. Knocks it down from distance.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Rivers is checked in for Edwards.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Austin Rivers.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. Fires in the triple. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Outside for Brooks. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Right side, Morant. Left side, Bane. To the paint. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. That gives him a double-double in this one.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Prince. 3-pointer. Anderson inside. Hounded by Morant. Reed. Oh, Adams with the block. Outside Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Adams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. From deep. Pass to Adams. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive board. Now Bane. To the middle. Here's Brooks. The shot comes out. Nice D from Reed. Anderson for 3. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. It's Edwards with a drive, and he makes it.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Towns, and stolen by Morant. Morant with the slam!
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Bane. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards for 3. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Bane. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Adams with the ball. Here's the 3. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Bane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The free throw drops for Bane.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bane.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Towns. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really... Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Morant's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. From deep, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. From behind the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Bain with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Morant. The three from Bain. The offensive rebound.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here's Conley. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BN.
with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Ayton. KD against Jackson. And KD throws it down.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Morant outside. There's the drive and finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Morant outside. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. KD with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. KD on the wing. And the 3-ball is good. KD's got 5 points so far.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
Jackson dishes to Adams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now Booker following the miss by John Morant from deep. Outside Durant. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Here's Morant. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton against Adams. On the wing, Booker. Outside, KD. The kick out to Warren. Shot clock at 3. Back to Durant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Memphis trailing here. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Out to Brooks, shoots the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's KD, and Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Count it. Good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Durant, and KD throws it down.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He put together quite a quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Booker kicks to Warren. Outside Durant. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
This is his first free throw of the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Offensively, just what you're hoping for with that possession. KD coming down on the rim.
The offensive rebound outside for Jackson. Bane passes to Morant. Back to Bane from outside the arc. And another shot. Adams' shot is good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Booker. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Booker fires from way outside. Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant in the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Brooks against Booker. Memphis moving it around. Durant with the second effort, and the layup is good. Morant's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
And Booker kicks to KD. Back to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Rebounded by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Nice shot by Brooks.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Paul. Booker against Bane to end the run. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Pass to Morant. Here he goes. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
It's Morant with the drop. No good on the strong take. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Booker with no one around buries it from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Stolen by Warren.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And Booker kicks to Warren. The tray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you.
26. The Grizzlies. 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Warren in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a deep 3 from Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. The lead is 2. Durant against Jackson. Clock at 6. That ties the game. Durant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns.
Woo, the reach of Kevin Durant, using his incredible wingspan to take advantage on the offensive glass.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Hits the three-point bomb.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Morant passes to Bing. Memphis moving it around. It's Morant in the corner. He takes it in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
KD, a screen on Bain. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline not the way you're taught to do it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Shamet's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 3. The 3 from Morant. Kept alive. Brooks. Jackson dishes to Morant. Over Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Some solid D from Paul. Phoenix leading by 3. Shamet on the wing. Shamet on the wing. Kicks it to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Durant with it. It's picked up by Brooks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And then Morant grabs it in. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Paul finds KD. Ayton a screen on Jackson. And finished off by KD.
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Ayton.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
And then Morant grabs it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. KD looking around. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
Durant, a problem for the defense. He can create quality looks basically at will.
Morant against Paul. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Suns leading. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ayton finds Shamet. And here is Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one's good. Morant.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Stolen away. With 1 on the clock. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, greatness.
Oh, hammering it in.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Warren sets the pick for Durant. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Durant. In the corner. Shamet with it. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Booker looking around. Fades and shoots. Hands it from downtown.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Back to Adams. Morant against Paul. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Jackson. They grab their own miss. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Morant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 40 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Durant with a screen on Bain. For 3, Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 11-point game. Got that one up quick.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Memphis. From deep, Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Ayton finds Booker. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Here's Morant going inside, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 44.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Fades away. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 46 points.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
For 3, Booker. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Nine seconds left in the fourth. Here's Morant.
Oh! What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Stolen by Brooks. Misses. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Now here's Booker. 3-pointer, no good. About a minute into this first quarter. Edwards against Warren. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Booker. Over Edwards. Booker no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Towns against Aiden. It's stolen by Warren. Paul with it. Outside Warren. Up top Booker. The shot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Up top Edwards. Booker defending. Gobert up top. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns gets the bucket.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Warren. It's Booker on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Booker missing again. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Paul finds Booker. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Conley driving to the basket and rejected.
Well, TJ improving his awareness on defense is something the coaches are looking for. Nice block there.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Towns. Booker and Gobert with a block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Assist from TJ.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Over to the wing. Towns passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And the three off target. The Suns trailing. Now Warren. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one drops for him.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on T.J. Warren. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Durant. This one for three. No good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Booker finds Durant. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota in the lead.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Well, Phoenix is shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Warren. Deflects the pass. Here's McDaniels. And it's good for 2. McDaniels got 5 now.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Edwards against Booker. Warren with the ball. Outside Booker. Fades back. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Durant. Up top, Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got his second bucket of the game.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
For 3. Booker missing again. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Conley. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
McDaniels up top, fires from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. I I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Paul. Right wing. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Left side Conley. No one covering. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Durant for 3. That shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead. Thanks very much, Allie.
Get ready for the Timberwolves game.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in its center. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Pass to Towns. And here's Conley. Up and in on the layup. He's got 9.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Edwards for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. To stop the run. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Booker's shot is good.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Towns for 3. And they'll get another chance from deep three-point range. Pass to Gobert. Paul with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that dropped 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
1:43 left in the third. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Edwards can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker, guarded by Edwards. From deep. On the wing, Durant fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And stolen by Durant. The 3 from Ayton. Outside Warren. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. Another shot. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at 45% of the game so far. Shot to end the cold streak. Durant pulls it in. The Suns shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. And Booker with the jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Ayton passes to Booker. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10%.
Wow, what a play. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. from deep three-point range. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now, and the basket by Towns.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat, he can hurt you off the catch.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Towns for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker against Edwards. And it's Devin Booker with the three. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Well, the Suns shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. The three is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Goes up on the wing. Towns, that's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Booker puts up a deep three from beyond the arc, and then some. Booker's got 33 points.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Another three for Phoenix.
Booker, a fantastic shooter when he's got his feet underneath him. He's one of the best in the league.
Edwards can't hit. Outside Booker. From deep three-point range. No good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
all right, Alec, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Adams. Following the miss by Michael Conley.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley, the pass to Gobert. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Out to Brooks, to the paint. Adams' shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the three. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. To the inside. Here's Gobert. They shoot again. And the rejection by Jackson. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Payne for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Morant finds Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 4.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Morant. He kicks to Brooks. Stolen by Michael Conley. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Towns, the pass to Gobert. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 4. For 3. Jackson misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
They get it again. And blocked by Payne. Morant against Conley. Morant kicks to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morant. And a miss there off the inbound. It's Edwards on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Outside Edwards. Right side Conley. From the arc. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jackson kicks to Bane. Fires the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround Jay when it's done like that.
Towns in the corner. Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant passes to Bane. With 4 seconds on the clock, it's stolen by Edwards. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Memphis trailing here. Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Bane passes to Adams. Second chance shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And the pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pulls up, high post. It's stolen by Adams. It's deflected. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. Adams down low. Defended by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Conley's running. Can't connect from short range. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Morant driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. It's Brooks on the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. To halt the run, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Conley's got 5.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jackson from long range. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. 6 to shoot. And then Morant slams it in.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Adams. It's good. It's his second basket. Shooting 2 for 4. And when people talk about defense, The term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Morant drives in, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards drives in. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Timberwolves now. 7-point differential. And here's Conley outside. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Bane. Back to Jackson. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Grizzlies, 27. The Timberwolves, 20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in the point guard. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Morant. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And a wide open look for Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Prince with a screen on Bane. Here's Reid. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Bane finds Jackson. And the Grizzlies get it back. Morant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Anderson, a screen on Morant. The kick out to Anderson. Inside, Rivers laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rivers has got his first basket.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Memphis.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Anderson, a screen on Morant. Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Morant comes with the double team. Prince wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, Bane. On deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Rivers scanning the floor. Back to Prince. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And they recover it. It's Brooks on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And it's Memphis with another.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Anderson, a screen on Morant. The kick out to Anderson. They grab their own miss. It's Rivers on the wing. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Adams, the pass to Bane. Here's Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Timberwolves shooting a low 30% mark from the field. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Morant. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Prince with it. Now defended by Bane. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rivers has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Grant, and finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis. That's good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with it. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Towns in the corner. Shoots from the right block. Gobert can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Payne for 3. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. Here's Payne. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself out while in the air.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Takes it inside. Tries again. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. He gets it in there.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Brooks from outside. Out to Morant. Fires the 3. Goes up again, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Edwards against Payne. Takes a step back. Here's McDaniels, and another 3 for Minnesota.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They get it again. And Adams kicks to Morant. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The kick out to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Here's Morant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Memphis ball. At the line for Memphis.
And so he hits the technical free throw. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is...
defensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Aiden in at the center position, locking down the middle. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. For three, Durant. Warren, the pass to Durant. And Aiden. With the stuff.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Pass to Adams. Shoots over Ayton. Jackson right side. Gets stolen by Warren.
Walking foul call. Tyus Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Durant against Jackson. Durant drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Tyus Jones. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Jackson. Durant pulls it in. Jackson against Booker. Pass to Warren. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Jones. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Paul. An easy 2 on the layup.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. A leaner. Outside for Brooks. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Booker against Brooks. Outside Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 6.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Here's Brooks, outside Bain. A minute 50 left to play in the first. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns leading. for three. Booker on target from range.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Spins. Jones with the ball. Warren covering. Takes a three. Here's Adams. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Durant. Driving inside. And Durant with the big finish.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Paul passes to Durant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis trailing here. Jones finds Adams. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 36 seconds left in the first. Adams, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Outside Paul, three-pointer, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Paul's got 9.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Five ticks left in the first quarter here. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Suns on top.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one. Attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward.
Oh, wow!
Oh,
my goodness! My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys. You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Paul with the bucket.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
And Morant gets double teamed. And here's Adams from the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Simple move, but Chris Paul uses the pump fake better than most.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And he hits the first of 3.
3 shots.
That one misses. And he nails the third.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Morant into the lane.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Bane. Banked it in off the glass. Bane's got 5.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ayton, a screen on Brooks. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Inside. And Ayton, throw it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Bane. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Jackson. And Durant with the big finish.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Pass to Durant. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And another miss by Memphis.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Hey, no good. Now here's Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
From deep, Morant. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Suns ahead, leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a rough 29% from the field here. From deep, and Booker pulls it down.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bane's got 8.
Wow, what range from Bane.
Pass to Paul. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Booker missing again. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bane, no good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The deep 3 from Durant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fires the 3. Outside Bane. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Bane's got 6 in the quarter.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to.
Oh, what an incredible shot! Wow! The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 9 points now in the second half.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Suns leading. And here's Durant. He's got 9. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. He's got 12.
Unlimited range. The long arms of KD can get it off from anywhere.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Bane with it. 14 points for him. 5 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bane's got 17 points.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bane gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
1:21 left in the third. From deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Morant, the pass to Bane. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Booker. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Bane. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. The shot misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The deep 3 from Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis trailing here. Jackson, pass to Adams. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Adams has got his second basket of the game. Outside Durant from deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Now Adams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball from deep three-point land. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Durant. Jack's up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Warren. Brooks against Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the Suns miss again. Adams against Durant. Now here's Adams. From downtown. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 15 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
From deep. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They led by as many as 18. Here's Durant. Hits wide right, hits off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And again, Memphis no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. The 3 from Payne. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
From deep three-point range, Warren with the rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Outside Booker. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Well, Memphis shooting a rough 29% from the field here. There's Jackson with the three. The Suns clear it. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And that one's good for Brooks.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker puts up a deep three. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And here's Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Outside Bane. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.